Hi, so tomorrow you have your exam. So let's have a quick revision. In next three videos, what I'll do is I'll start with LPP, transportation and assignment, and tell you the exact process or the steps that you have to follow to complete these problems. So in this video, I'll discuss the LPP in very short period of time. Fine. So when you talk about linear programming problems, basically linear programming problems having two parts. The first part is the model formulation and the second part is the solution. Model formulation, when you go for, there is a problem, right? Now you have to convert into a model, mathematical model, right? Now, that model, when you talk about, the model is basically having four different parts. The first one is the decision variable, the second one is objective function, third one is constraint, and the fourth one is non-negative constraint. So you have to convert your problem into a model first before going for a solution to it. So once you convert this model into a problem, basically your job is over. Now model formulation is done. And then later on, because we have discussed only two variables, or what two variable, we have the graphical method. Now, graphical method, with the help of graphical method, you will solve that you will take that model and you will solve with the help of graphical method to find out the optimum solution. This is what basically the process is. Now, any problem that you have in LPP is either of maximization or a minimization. First thing. Second, what are the decision variable? The variable that will help you to get the final answer of your problem or the solution of your problem. What is the objective function? Objective function is the function that will give you the optimum value for your problem, right? Then what are the constraints? Constraints are simple the limitations. So whatever the limitations you have, based on that, you have to go for the design the constraint. So you may have two variable when you have two variable problem, because we have discussed two variable problem. So in case of two variable problem, you may have two constraint, two, three constraint, four constraint, or many constraint, right? So you have to draw the equation for all. What is non-negative constraint? Non-negative constraint, basically, if you in simple term, whatever your decision variables are, that will be always either zero or having a more than zero value. It cannot be negative value. So this is what basically the linear programming problem. Now, in case of when you want to solve with the help of graphical method, the first thing is you have to find out the coordinate of the lines, right? So suppose you have three constraints, so you have to draw three lines. Now you have to find out the coordinate for all three lines. Once you find out the coordinate, you have to draw the lines on a graph, right? Once the lines are done on the graph, you have to find out the common area, right? Common area for these lines. So the area that belongs to all the lines are basically termed as the common area. Now, once you got the common area, now you have to check the boundary of the common area and all the intersection point except 0, 0, you have to consider to find out the optimum solution. So this is all is basically in case of linear programming. Hope this is clear to you. All the best for your exam. Thank you very much.